everyone! Things falling down. Welcome back to Unicorn Overlord. It's time! We may actually finish the rapports tonight. We may, Otis. We may. We've only been doing them for, I think, like 15 hours now. That's a lot. That's a lot for what we're getting. So that's a lot for what we're getting. That's a lot. Let's go. Lex and Sharon. Such abundant wounds. Hasn't Sir Hodrick taught you better than this? Hold the fucking phone. Always remain calm and always be cautious. Those are the first rules of any combat. Well, yeah, but ow! I just can't help myself when I see people in danger. But hey, at least I'm the only one who got hurt. Would have been totally fine, too, if those other guys hadn't been hiding in the bushes waiting to get the jump on me. All for those you've never met. I think I see now why Elaine trusts you so implicitly. You're like a sturdy shield, parrying away any blade and arrows that come in our direction. One who gives us the strength to fight on, despite our lesser numbers. Who, me? I do like the sound of that. At times, I find it such a magnificent sight that I simply can't avert my gaze. You wear that heavy armor, yet move with such swiftness. All to stand in defense of those who need it most. But remember, just make us worry if you try and do everything yourself. You're special, Lex, both to our army and to me. Where have you been, Lex? His Majesty is... Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were still getting treatment. We just finished, actually. But he'll need to take it easy for a while to give his wounds the chance to heal. You might recover quicker than most, Lex, but pain will still strike if you aren't careful. Now go. I'll be praying for your continued safety in the meantime. Thanks for everything, Sharon. Come on, Lex. We can't keep His Majesty waiting. Any day now. Yeah, sorry. Coming. Ooh. Lex gonna catch the feels? Ooh. Any normal guy would fall head over heels hearing stuff like that. Good thing I'm not a normal guy. I'm sure she was just being friendly. You muttering about over there? I don't know about that. Otis. How dare you close your eyes, sir? Mwah! Kisses. It's a sweet boy. He's a real sweetie boy. Let's get some double Bruno conversations, really. I wouldn't have thought that. Karen and Bruno. Another fine morning blessed by the Father's divine grace. I think a short rest is in order to celebrate the occasion, perhaps on that boulder over there. Ah, how lovely. That's not a boulder, that's a Bruno. The hell you think you're doing? My word, did the boulder just speak to me? Who are you calling a boulder? He does kind of look like a boulder. I meant no harm, oh talking rock. Wait, is that you, Bruno? Of course it is. I get the feeling you thought otherwise. What? No, I would never confuse your muscular back for mere stone. Well, I suppose there's no point attempting to hide it. Forgive me for leaning on you. It's fine. Kind of my fault, too, for crouching down like that. Sorry for scaring you, Sharon. And what were you doing over there, if you don't mind me asking? A cat. What was that? I found a cat, okay? Poor thing was hurting real bad, so I figured I'd try to fix him up. Ow. Got something in the back of my teeth. What an adorable little kitten he is. Assuming you don't mind, I would be glad to heal him with some of my magic. Hey, how's it going, Jay? With my help, your friend here will be back on his paws in no time. Yeah, go right ahead. Thank you, Bruno. It'll be just a minute. Look at that little kitty cat. All right. Oh. How's Grandia 2 going, Jay? Oh no, is he dying? Someone help. Bruno, what's happened to you? Hey, where you are, I'll heal your wounds right away. Appreciate it, Sharon. First, you gotta help him. Oh my god, he rescued a goat. We milk those. Poor thing, they're there. Now it's your turn, Bruno. That goat just fucking bounced. Seems to have been more severely hurt than I thought. That should do it. Oh, some nap. Wait, where's the goat? Is he gonna be okay, Sharon? He is indeed. The little fellow wandered off perfectly healthy thanks to my magic. But you were in far worse shape, and even lost consciousness soon after I started healing you. What happened out there? Well, I was making my way over to a blacksmith to get my axe worked on. And that's when I caught sight of that goat getting mauled by a wolf. I could have sworn it was just one, but before I knew it, I was facing up against a whole damn pack of them. Not even a guy like me could beat the odds. So I grabbed the goat and ran as fast as I could. Kept him safe while those wolves were biting at my legs. Motherfucker. How brave of you. Fella must have gotten separated from his friends somehow. Of course, who knows what'll happen to him once he's back out in the wild, but at least for today, he's okay. Main character is like the biggest asshole of main character that you've ever seen. Really? Interesting. I remember playing a little bit of Grandia 2, and I really only remember maybe like the first 30 minutes to an hour or something like that, so my memory of it is incredibly vague. I know I never got super far, and I don't know if there's a reason or not, but I mean, I was quite young when I played it, so it's possible I might have just not liked the vibe. Truly have a kinder heart than most, Bruno. But look. Seems he managed to find his friends after all and came back to thank you. And that's when all the goats gang up on Bruno and beat the shit out of him. I'm happy seeing it. It was nice. It's interesting to find out that Bruno's actually like really sweet and caring towards animals. Elaine and Sharon, round 2. Bye, Miss Sharon. Despite their circumstances, the children of this orphanage seem to be living life as bravely as they can. At times, I've noticed a profound sadness behind their eyes. It's simply the reality of losing your parents at such a young age. No matter how hard you try to heal the wound on your heart, a bitter scar will always remain. Though I have someone now who's able to soothe that pain, at least a bit. You speak of Oakley's. I suppose I don't exactly hide it, She always used to remind me I'm not alone, that through all my toughest moments she would be there to ease my worries. He goes out of his way to be as big of a giant veiny dick as possible? Jesus. Damn. While it's true I never knew my birth parents, I only became the woman I am today through the love I felt throughout my life. That of the priest at Rondemort, who raised me as though I were his own daughter, as well as that of Lady Oakley's. Now you've left that home behind in favor of our army. Tell me, Sharon, how have you found the liberation and such in the time since? To me, it has been a place of great warmth and love, just as my old orphanage was, in fact. It's evident in the way we've helped so many children deprived of their parents by the cruelty of this war, and in the way those children smile every time they see us approach. Indeed it is. It's for their sake that we must see this war brought to a swift conclusion. Never again must the youth of our kingdom suffer the unbearable pain that we have. The pain of losing those you hold most dear. Just remember you can't end their suffering alone, Prince. I'll be at your call whenever you need it. I wonder if... Sharon! What's he doing up in that tree? Uh-oh. Are you hurt, Sharon? Seem to have landed quite heavily on your leg. Please, it's nothing a bit of healing can't tend to. Otherwise, really good. Like, good story, good combat, good characters, good art, good music. The works? Or is it like leaning real heavily on one or two things? You see the nest on that branch up there? One of its chicks had fallen to the ground, so I thought to return the poor thing to its home. But I'm embarrassed to say I lost my footing on the way back down. Truly are a kind soul, Sharon. Would you not have done the same as me? Well, I suppose I would have. I thought, in any case, we should move away from the nest before their mother grows too upset with us. Called me a kind soul once before back at Rondemort. I've thought much on the matter since that day, and I believe it's not the goodness of my heart which motivates such deeds, but simply my own selfish desires. In other words, the only reason I help others is because I myself wish to be helped. Forgive me for hiding my true nature from you. There's nothing to apologize for. Everyone in the world is the same, I promise you. Whatever the motive, you've dedicated yourself to the well-being of others and aided a great many people in the process. Far better than to demand favors and offer nothing in return. The leveling system was made so much easier to progress through. Yeah, everything is generally really good. That's nice. That's good. Say that, but it's still a sin to act purely in self-interest. It's dated writing, especially with the main character. That's not surprising to me. And answer me this. Was it self-interest that drove you to return that bird to its nest, or purely compassion for an animal in need? Well, in either case, I'd rather you not help at all if you're going to get hurt while doing so. Thank you, Prince. I promise I'll be more careful next time. And should you ever require a steady hand to lift you up, I would be more than glad to volunteer. I'd like that very, very much. Look, Sharon, the mother bird has come bearing food for her children. Oh yes, please, watch this beautiful ritual of nature. Quite a few instances of sexism, yeah. That sounds about right. That sounds about right for that era. You are the true kind soul here. You are the true kind soul here, Elaine. Interesting. I wonder if that will be just a dream. Nope. That's a out and out acceptable. Oh my god, we have made it not only to the last page, but we are through a person on the last page. This is wild. This is wild. Come on, Travis. Put that book down for a second. Let's have ourselves a good old-fashioned fist fight, yeah? I don't know. You're not so good at pulling your punches, Bruno. Like that matters. I barely ever hit ya. Guess those swings of yours are pretty easy to dodge. Think how good it'll feel when I finally land one, though. For you, maybe. I'll just be a broken heap on the ground. That's not quite my idea of fun. Oh, you wouldn't know fun if it smacked you across the face. Maybe I'll go ask Elaine instead. He'll spar with me. You can't seriously be thinking about punching a prince. I got an idea. Why don't you read a book? I mean, with all them wiggly little letters and stuff? Not a chance, pal. Just looking at the thing makes my damn head hurt. Really brings me back, you know? That's exactly what all the other tricorns used to say, too. No surprise there with guys like us. If it's not sharp and pointy, we're not interested. Okay. Only interested in sharp and pointy. Gotcha. Bruno Travails. You okay there, big guy? It's weird seeing you lost in thought like that. Let me ask you something, Travis. What are you gonna do once this war's done with? Straight into the heavy questions, huh? I can't imagine I'll want to give up the whole spying business. Maybe Elaine will bring me on as his personal scout or something. Not bad, yeah. Me, I've been thinking. I want to start up the tricorns again. 3 of us. It's like it was before the boss left. And yeah, I doubt everyone'd come running back the moment we did. If we can get the whole world talking about us again, just might. Don't worry, if your heart's set on serving the king, I'm not gonna stand in your way. No way I'm convincing the boss with you out of the picture. So what? You're planning on getting the game back together all by yourself? Pretty good joke, that. What you say? A guy like you works best when you've got someone else holding the reins. Which was always my job, of course. And it's like I said before. Those days we spent playing the fool were some of the happiest I've ever known. What are you getting at? If you're serious about reviving the tricorns, you can count me in. And I'll convince Ren too, one way or another. Yeah, you mean? I knew you'd come around. Let's focus on ending this war first, okay? Anything you say, Travis. Come on, we got an empire to stop. And I imagine in that moment, Bruno actually could stop the entire empire. Right in that moment. But not 5 minutes later, because he would be distracted at that point. he would have thought of something else by then. Okay. Last one for Bruno. This? No, that's Udrik. Gotta be this, right? Elaine and Bruno. How many members were in the Tricorns? Don't know. We don't know how. I don't know how big the gang was, but we know 3 people that were the leaders of the Tricorns. Why don't you tell me more about your time with the Tricorns, Bruno? Glad to. Probably don't know this, but it was actually me who got the band up and running. Oh, then how did Berengaria end up captain instead of you? At the start, it was just me and a couple of friends looking to make a few gold. So you can imagine how happy we were taking our first job to go hunt down some bandits. But we ended up getting beat and bad at that. Took everything I had to help my friends get away. And it wasn't long till the bandits caught up to me. Beat the living hell out of me to make sure I'd never mess with them again. You mean to say you served as a decoy? What a captain does, yep. I wasn't gonna let letting my men get cornered. Anyway, right as I was passing out, this big old carriage comes rolling up to the bandits' fort. Door flung open, and before I knew it, some noblewoman was stepping out of the thing. One swing of her axe and the bastards were done for. Talking about Berengaria, if you couldn't guess. And what do you think she said when she pulled me up off the ground? This is sounding more like a storybook with every word. I assumed she wanted to know if you were okay. Nope. Gave me a big old smile and asked if I was willing to let her join my band. Seems she was still just as imposing as she is now. You are, of course, a genius. Jay. Of course. Because that's totally how that works. None of it made sense, really. Why did someone as tough as her want to join us? But I wasn't going to turn her down either, so I asked her how she'd feel about being our captain. Of course she said yes, so long as I'd let her brother come with. And just like that, the Tricorns were off and running. Interesting. I never knew that was how you met. Kinda seemed like fate, you know? Same as it did when I met you. Me? Yep. When I was coming to after you broke that spell, it felt like I was getting saved by the boss all over again. I owe you big time for that. And I doubt this will make up for it, but I'm gonna keep giving everything I got for the liberation. I feel bad not using Bruno, but I'm just not a fan of that class. I'm glad to hear you say that, and glad to have met you as well. Not only for your strength in battle, but for your resolute and unwavering friendship. Ha! Well, there's plenty more where that came from. I've grown so unenthusiastic about doing voices for the rapports. I'm definitely rapport drained, but the light at the end of the tunnel is right the fuck there. We're so close, baby! Chloe and Rolf. Grown late, Chloe. There's not much we could have done, though. I mean, it was quick enough liberating that town, but I never thought they would throw us a feast afterward. A fair point. The food was rather impressive as well, yet I worry the snack I prepared this morning will have to be thrown away. So that's what you were doing crouched around the fire. What was it you made? Roasted yams. Not only are they delicious, but they give me all the energy I need to endure through the day. If they're really that good, why don't you just eat them now? Although it might not be the best idea to have a whole snack right before dinner. Perhaps we can share them then. Better that than let them go to waste. Well, as long as you're sure. Something wrong? Oh, I don't think we can eat those. Yes, it seems I've misjudged the effects of this cruel heat. Forgive me, Yams, for allowing you to spoil in such a careless manner. Forgive me, Yams. Doesn't sound like they provide enough calories, though, right? Like, really? It's not your fault, Rolf. We just aren't used to life in the desert yet. How about next time we cool them off first, or maybe we can forage for food after our assignment instead of before? Indeed. Is that really all you have to say to me? Come on, cheer up already. I said indeed. Oh, that was it with Rolf. Okay. Only one for Aubin. We're clipping through them real fast. What a gorgeous vista this is. I had no idea scenery like this existed within Cornia's borders. It's one of the most peaceful spots I can think of, yeah. I mean, sure, we got plenty of ruins back home, too, but nothing beats this if you ask me. It's interesting you say that. To me, both our lands have their own unique charm. Hope you don't mind me telling you this, Elaine, but I used to dream of the stuff we're doing now. Traveling the world, finding out what all of Fedrith's got to offer. I spent years hoping to join a crew and get out of that desert. Once I finally did it. That's when Zenoira showed up. Took the damn dream right out of my hands. Wasn't until I'd started working as a merc here in Cornia that I even saw grass for the first time. Or peaceful lakes shimmering in the sun. Wish everyone back home could know this feeling. It is a noble wish indeed, Aubin. You really think so? And it's settled. I'm gonna make this world a place where folks are free to travel anywhere they want. Doesn't matter if they're an orphan from the desert or some lonely bestial living up in the tundra. No chance I'm doing it alone, though. We don't know when this war is gonna be over either. But let me help you, Aubin. You, huh? Not sure how I feel about asking favors from a prince. Perhaps you would consider asking one from a friend instead. That's such a, like, classic line. If anyone is capable of achieving such a dream, it's you. And think of the joy our people will know once you have. No arguing with that. Well then, what are we waiting for? We got ourselves a war to win. We do have ourselves a war to win, and win it we shall, both of us, together. Alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. Travis has a couple. Travis and Chloe. It's Travis and Yosef, but whatever. We'll accept. Should have known it wouldn't be that easy. How went the negotiations, Travis? Not so good, sorry to say. With the world we're living in, no merc worth their salt will ever join us on the cheap. 'Tis an inevitable fact of life, I suppose. Tougher they are, the more they're gonna cost us. Not one of them's willing to cut a deal. Sorry, I couldn't be much help. 'Tis no problem at all. You do more for our war effort than I believe you realize. Not only are you the finest scout in all of Cornia, but a steady hand in even the most trying times. Well, I'm glad to hear you say so. Yet alas, the liberation funds are rather limited, and ensuring we all have proper equipment shall be far more vital than hiring one or two costly mercenaries. Let us return to this venture at another time. Right. I'll hold off on any further negotiations until then. You have my thanks, Travis. I'm certain you shall see this through soon enough. Ah! Oh, so how's it going, Lime? Lime! Oh, wait. They're supposed to be... Yeah. This is probably the Chloe one. Chloe! Travis? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were reading there. More than all right. Did you need something? I did, but is that a new book you have? I can't say I recognize the cover. Yeah, I finished my last one a few days ago, then bought another over in town. I can't exactly haul a library around though, so I always end up selling my old books to fund the new purchases. But wouldn't you rather at least keep the ones you love? My sister never parts way with a book. Herself. Even if she doesn't have room on the shelf for it. I almost forgot you had a sister. I totally forgot she had a sister. Glad to hear she's not quite as bloodthirsty as mine. A little sad you finally sat down and finished the video you put together of your late cat, Jackson. Aww. Well. That is sad, but is also good to have it completed, and I'm sure it's nice. Honestly, I was the same way back at home. I read all my favorites over and over again. Now I just write their names down in my notebook, along with anything else I want to remember about them. Once the war is over, maybe I can start actually building a collection again. I didn't realize they were that important to you, Travis. Yeah, well, I like keeping secrets when I can. Anyway, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? Oh, right. Dinner will be ready any minute now. Perfect. Thanks. Just let me finish this chapter and I'll be right there. Ordis. You're right there? It says, I've finished my chapter, Papa. I finished my chapter, Papa. You reading? You did? What do you mean you didn't know he could read? He has all these jobs. He gotta be able to read the applications. No, that's it. That's illegal. That's a forgery. You going to jail, boy. You going to jail. You're Mappa too. It's illegal for kitty cats. Yeah. It's illegal for them kitty cats. Owen, I can hear you. You gonna give me kisses? Give me kisses. No, Papa, I want hands. Have you ever considered resting a moment, Travis? Who, me? I'm fine. You'll not be fine if your exhaustion gets you captured by the enemy. Guess you have a point there. Maybe I wouldn't mind letting someone else handle things for today. You always have worked yourself to the bone, ever since you first joined our army. At times, it seems you care more about making a strong impression than looking after your own health. It's how it goes for an old mercenary. If I want to keep my job, I have to prove I deserve it. Well, I'm glad I had someone like you watching out for me. I was observing you, actually. It was the only way I could be certain you weren't a mere spy for Zenoira. Sounds fair to me. But that just makes me even more thankful you decided to let me stick around. We would have been fools not to. Your talent is an indisputable part of the Liberation's cause, Travis. And upon our reclamation of Cornea and His Highness's ascension to the throne, it would be most reassuring to have one such as you stand at his side. We have a long road to walk until that day, of course, yet I pray you continue to assist him for years to come. Easy there, Joseph. You don't need to grovel. Forgive me. I should be going now. like I've got plenty more work ahead of me. I mean, I guess. Not if you're joining the Tricorns. Elaine and Travail. Oh, fancy seeing you here, Elaine. You seem troubled, Travis. Is everything alright? I'm fine. Though, maybe you might know how to help. With what, exactly? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, there's someone in our army you're having trouble getting along with. How would you go about fixing that? You wish to be on better terms with them, hmm? Not asking for me, actually, just a friend. In that case, I believe the simplest thing for your friend to do is tell the other party precisely how they feel. What if he's not so good at speaking his mind? Hey, what are you two talking about over there? Just what I need. Don't choke yourself. I might as well see what you think, too. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, fade to black. There's just like 13 people around him when he gets back. You ask me, the quickest way to make a new friend is by being nice to them. A surprisingly sensible idea coming from you. What's that supposed to mean? I have to wonder, though. What does being nice even entail? If it were Lex, he would likely do so by treating this person to a hearty meal. Got that right. Not a soul in Fevrith who doesn't like a warm bowl of food. Odie, do you like a warm bowl of food? Mwah. Well, I'd better get back to town. Thanks for the help. Who's the person? He was definitely asking for himself, yeah? Not a doubt in my mind. I only hope this venture of his proves successful in the end. Aw, sweet boy. Get to pets from Lime. But you don't get them from me. That's for sure. That's for sure. A boop. A boop. I'll fucking do it again. I appreciate you lending me so many books, Travis. It's been quite a gratifying journey through the various genres of literature. Glad you're having fun with it. So, what did you think of this one? It was a compelling read indeed, though I found myself struck by a particular passage within. The past is unchangeable while the future is unknown. So if you wish to achieve true happiness, you must seek it out in the present moment. I consider that to be a rather self-evident idea myself. But you have to realize it's an elf who's saying it. With how long most of them live, you'd normally think they'd be talking about the future instead. Though regardless of lifespan, it's vital to exist in the here and now. I may not know how this war shall end, but I plan to cherish every second I spend with my friends along the way. Our triumphs and our troubles both. Disagree with you there. I know it won't last forever either. Things will change once you take the throne. You're wrong, Travis. King or no, I am your friend first. And the crown shall never keep me from speaking with you like this. Huh. Well, I hope you're right. Wait! We didn't find out who the... Okay. Whatever. I'm past second guessing the things. Chloe and Clive. I just cut over and see who the fuck that is. Reduce our teleportation time. I must say, Chloe, it always pains me to see you burdened by dinner preparations. I may not have much skill in the art of cookery, yet I would love to aid you in procuring ingredients if that's alright. You would? That would be great. Though I have to wonder, how often have you actually bought food for yourself? Almost never, embarrassing as it is to admit. Such matters would always be left to lower-ranking members of my order. Tell me, do you fear I would impede your work rather than expedite it? Not at all. Now, come on, let's work on your shopping list. You figured it was Lex he was having trouble with getting along? Possibly, but unconfirmed. Forgive me the wait, my lady. I've purchased everything you requested. Clive, what's in the giant saddlebag? Why, the seasonings you asked for, of course. I performed my own calculations based on the recipe you provided, and I believe this should be a sufficient amount. Sufficient for the next 10 years, maybe? I bought too much, you mean? It is a failure which brings shame to the very notion of knighthood. Please, it's nothing that dramatic. I can tell you were just eager to help. Also, you're feeding an army. A saddlebag's worth of seasonings should go pretty quick, actually. Here, why don't we get the next set of ingredients together? Thank you for the kindness, Chloe. And I promise I shall not fail you again. That's because you're not going to be given another chance. Cut your throat. I cut it. I cut it, Otis. No, roll over, you're dead. No, no, he tried to roll. He really did. Hodrick and Lex. Where do you think you're going, Lex? It is already past midnight. Oh, I was just gonna grab a little water. All this wandering makes a guy thirsty, you know? I know you're lying. Alright, fine. I was planning on sneaking myself an early breakfast, too. With blade in hand? I think not. How long have you been stealing off to train like this? Caught me red-handed. I applaud your dedication, I truly do. But wearing yourself too thin now will come at a great cost during actual battle. Don't worry about that. I've been doing this for weeks and no problems yet. Very well. We shall speak of this again if I ever catch your eyelids growing heavy. I doubt you wish to impede the prince's march due to mere lack of sleep. Figures you're only saying this stuff because of Elaine. You shouldn't malign him so, Lex. He only keeps you at his side because he trusts you. I mean... Huh. I think the big guy was actually trying to help me. Yeah, I should get some sleep after all. I mean, yes, sleep is important. Don't not do the sleep. Clive and Lex! Oh, back to Polevia. It's been a while since we've been here. Hey, Clive, you mind lending me your horse for a sec? I would, in fact. The humble steed is an extension of a knight's very spirit, and not something to loan out without good reason. Yeah, figured you'd say that. If you'll excuse me the question, Lex, why did you want it, exactly? Well, this is where my family lives, here on Polevia. I was a real handful as a kid. Never helped my dad with the fishing, and the only thing I ever talked about was becoming a knight. Now I basically am one, thanks to Elaine and Joseph. Sure, it still feels like I'm kinda just along for the ride sometimes, but now that I'm back, I want to show my parents how far I've come since I left. Yes, I doubt they'll believe a word of it if I don't have a horse to march in on. I should hardly think that matters, Lex. Your unwavering dedication to the crown is more than proof enough of your chivalrous deeds. Yeah, it's kind of hard to show off your unwavering dedication to the crown. Come on, I'm begging you. In that case, sit here in front of me. I shall take you to your parents myself. Yeah, I'll just walk. I think I'll look more like a noblewoman than a knight at that point. What? Clive and Elaine. Ha! Yeah. Just riding around, buddy. Slow now. Thanks for letting me ride with you, sir. When I grow up, I want to be a knight just like you. It's a fine thing to aspire to indeed. Now then, I must be off. I'll wait until my friends hear about this. Hello there, your highness. It was kind of you to do, Clive. Though you and Adel are both of noble lineage, you never let such matters hinder your relationship with the common man. As is our duty as Knights of the Ashen Blue, status and station are nigh meaningless here in our province. To join our order, all one needs is the talent to hold a blade and the ambition to see their journey through. One such as that boy from earlier. But of course, so long as he truly wishes to become a knight. Think of Berenice and her lack of horse. Being born to commoner parents, she couldn't afford a steed of her own. And while she claims it's due to her dislike of the beasts, she simply never had the opportunity to learn. Yet while she stood within our order, she was every ounce our equal. Point well made. In truth, I always believed a knight had to come from noble birth. Hornia is a nation of great history, your highness. Of great noble families who have endured for centuries, whilst those beneath them are resigned to subsist off their land. Most knights, on the other hand, belong to the lower nobility, a class fully subservient to those more illustrious houses. And while you might expect such vassalage to be a positive thing, it is often rife with abuse and exploitation. Yet the province of the Ashen Blue exists to upend such a system, as has been its purpose ever since King Gerard granted our order the land we stand upon. My grandfather, the Sacred Blade of Cornea. I only knew him from the portraits I've seen on the castle walls myself. And what a fine image they must have painted. He truly was a master of the sword, as his name suggests, though from what I understand, he often questioned the morality of royal rule. Why did he deserve to lead the nation, simply because of the lineage into which he was born? It was that doubt which led him to frequently roam the land, enlisting to his service any able subject he came across, no matter their birth. It is a spirit which the Ashen Blue carries forth to this day in our rejection of minutiae like title or status. We are all knights under the same banner, equals in every way imaginable. Though as you might expect, such bold proclamations have never garnered the support of the upper nobility. In fact, they've ever despised our order for tarnishing the legacy of their storied houses. While we swore allegiance to only one sovereign, the great King Gerard, who bestowed this province upon us, and thus our territory has served as a deterrent to the nobility's influence, and the cornerstone of a lasting peace in the region. It is some story indeed, Clive. I understand now why you declined to join my royal guard. It was out of pride for your homeland, and the will to see its ideals carried through to the next generation of knights. I only hope I didn't bore you with the tale, your highness. You did no such thing. It is clear to me now that I know almost nothing about my own kingdom. Please, you mustn't speak so ill of yourself. In the future, Clive, I wish to hear more about this province, and of your life within its borders, should you be willing to share. I would be most honored. I like Clive. Clive has good stuff, good backstories, good participation. Clive is a good example of a good character in this game. Actual connections with other characters. He is consistently present throughout a lot of the story. Upon Zenoira's invasion of the province, our defeat was sadly all but certain. Before long, the nobles of our land bent the knee to Galerius one after the next to ensure their houses would live on. And yet the Ashen Blue refused to yield. My father, my family, and my retainers all stood firm against the Zenoiran onset, and all of them perished in the process. I have faith their sacrifice was not in vain. It simply can't have been. But every time I think back on the events of those days, I wonder what my father's resistance truly brought. If only he had surrendered like all the rest, accepted his place among Zenoira's ranks, perhaps my sister and mother might yet still live. Painful thought indeed. Some have even mocked his memory, claiming him little more than a fool who mistakenly thought he was a hero. Yet what other option did he have? To merely lie down and beg for his life the moment he saw that victory was beyond him. For a knight, such actions are the mark of a coward, not a leader. But as you say, Clive, his sacrifice was not in vain. Indeed, it was the very impetus which has since seen you take up his battle, a battle that rages on, even now. And were we not here to fight it, Cornea would surely be lost to Galerius for the rest of time. We must never forget that, no matter what. Thank you for saying so, Your Highness. Under Zenoira's rule, the wicked intent of our noble houses has been made plain for all to see. Even should we defeat Galerius, I imagine it will be difficult to return to the days of innocence which came before. All this time, I've thought only of restoring Cornea to my family's rule. I have no knowledge of what the kingdom I fight for even used to look like. Not its history and not its pain. As a child, everything I could have wanted was housed within our castle walls. Never considered what suffering lay beyond, nor did I need to, for that matter. My very existence was that of ignorance, blind to the fundamental truths of the world in which I lived. It began to change, of course, during my years on Polevia, but in that time Cornea was reduced to an ideal in my mind, the name of a place I once knew and nothing more. I fully intend to avenge my mother, to lay waste to Zenoira for what they've done to this continent. But after all this time, I fear I've no attachment to the home I lost. Have I truly the right to be king of such a home? And for a reason as seemingly insignificant as the family I was born to. I wonder if he'll, give rule over to Virginia. His thoughts such as these that instill in me the same doubts which likely once plagued my grandfather. If I might interject, Your Highness, that profound uncertainty is precisely why you deserve to rule. The some of the winds of change cross Cornea's fields, just as King Gerard did before you. I understand your worries, truly I do, yet I assure you they are wholly unnecessary, and I, for one, am eager to see what manner of kingdom you create in the decades to come. You have my thanks, Clive. To hear those words grants me strength beyond my greatest belief. I shall do whatever I must to honor their conviction. Pretty good one. It's a pretty good one, Otis. Oh, you running away? You abandoned me, Dotus? Oh, you come back? You come back because I looked at you and made the noise?
Do you think that means you get pets? Is that what you think that means? Is that the pet noise? Is that the pet Otis noise?
Yes, I guess it is. I guess it is. Alright, Lex and Hodrick. Final time. Why am I off my horse? Why am I off my horse, Otis? Why am I off my horse? Mind if I ask you something, Hodrick? How'd you get that scar? The one across my face, you mean? Years ago, I came upon two children lost in the woods, about to be carried off by a foul bandit. I rushed to their aid, of course, yet at the time I cared not for defense, but agile offense. I had always seen heavy armor such as this to be an impediment to that aim, not a strength, since I preferred fabric and leather over wrought metals. Hey! Hard to imagine that. But weary as I was from constant battle, I let my guard slip a mere moment, and the bandit landed a glancing slash across my face. In the end, I cut him down, yet it was then I realized the risk I had taken in foregoing defense. And now you and that armor are practically inseparable. Indeed. Come as it may at the cost of mobility, I rarely suffer even the slightest injuries. And now I stand an impenetrable shield, both to myself and to those I care about most. That includes you, Lex. Should danger ever approach you, you need only position yourself behind me. Thanks, Hodrick. Real relief knowing I've got you backing me up. You're a roly boy tonight. You're such a roly-poly tonight. You're such a roly-poly-ody tonight. Chloe! Sweet boy. All this I could do... Oh, we just had that 2 days ago. Is something the matter, Chloe? Oh, Sir Hodrick. I'm just thinking about what to make for dinner tonight. There are only so many ingredients we can keep around in wartime, but I still like to include some variety if I can. I assure you, Chloe, this army will appreciate anything you make, no matter what it is. After all, your cooking is one of the few respites we have from the ceaseless toils of this brutal war. And I'm honored to help, truly. But considering what we have in the stores, I fear we're doomed to the same meal we had 2 nights ago. Only I had a new ingredient to work with. Now that you mention it, I have heard tale of a garlic being grown in the nearby town. Oh, we haven't had garlic in ages. What? What? I'm without garlic? I eat way too much fucking garlic. I love garlic. That's sure to provide a different enough flavor, even if everything else stays the same. In that case, wait right here. I'll fetch some. I couldn't dare ask that of you, sir. Please, 'tis no trouble at all. I happen to love garlic myself, so I'll be looking forward to tonight's dinner even more than usual. Can't tell if he really loves it or if he's just being nice. Look, he should love it. Maybe she should find some mushrooms and try to make a vegetable stroganoff. See, that sounds delicious. I love stroganoff. Casey does not. She does not appreciate stroganoff. She does not appreciate stroganoff. In fairness, the last time we had stroganoff, she didn't appreciate stroganoff prior to that, but the last time we had stroganoff was pretty bad stroganoff. Pardon the curiosity, Hodrick, but how are you feeling? Much better now, thank you. As you can see, I'm more than capable of... Oh, he's dying. Pray rest a moment. Zenoira had their talons in you for far too many years, and though their spell may be broken, we know not what ill effects it may have imparted upon your body. Valid point, yes. But in truth, what pains me now is not some vague magical spasm, but the wounds I received when fighting Prince Elaine. I feel like we've already seen this when I clicked the wrong one. Ah. Worry not. I don't blame him for what happened. In fact, I'm rather grateful. And I am still impressed he managed to find a way past my armor. As am I. Yet his prowess does not surprise me, not after years of diligent work under my tutelage. It's nice to see your blade has not lost its brilliance either, Joseph. Blade sucks. Nor shall it. Not until Cornea's throne is ours once more. For now, Hodrick, tend to your wounds. We have a long road yet to march. You admit you have no idea how you'd make it without beef? That's fair. I mean, mushrooms, I have seen used and used myself to very good effect as a meat substitute, just because they have so much umami flavor, right? So I could totally see it being a thing. I just don't know how it would be done. Good eve, Hodrick. There's something on your mind. Oop. Memories, yes. Vague remembrances of that horrible day 10 years past. I should have surmised as much. Tell me, Queen Elenia meet a dignified end? I can't remember. My last recollection is charging into battle full prepared to lay down my life in her defense. When next I was in control of my mind, a staggering amount of time had passed. It felt as though it was one long dream, drifting on the edge of consciousness as my body... Chop! Chop! As my body bent to an unknown will. 10 years. 10 years I served as Zenoira's thrall. Through no choice of your own, Hodrick. If anyone should blame themselves for what happened that day, 'tis me. For all we could have known, Zenoiran civilization had perished centuries ago, and Valmor's declarations seemed little more than the idle ravings of a man gone mad. Even now, With all of Fevrith under his command, we've yet to learn his true aim in this war. Yes, I fear this campaign will be unlike any we've ever known. Indeed, the task of defending His Highness and the others rests upon our shoulders, Hodrick. It is one I'll not fail again. I swear it upon the man I once was, upon Queen Elenia herself. We're up, oh! We're getting there. We're really getting there. I must say, I never expected to look upon Pritzlas from within Drakenhold's borders. From what I understand, the fort is considered to be nigh impregnable. Tell me, did you ever mount an attack on its ramparts while my mother ruled as queen? Hers was not a reign marked by invasions or offensives, your highness. Yet as this stronghold stands betwixt Cornia and Drakenhold proper, the territory surrounding it has long been disputed. Such was the case 15 years ago as well, the day that Hodel sought to storm it. Stand down, Hodrick. Drakenhold means to provoke us with all of these damned raids out of Pritzlas, and provoke us they have. But I, for one, don't intend to let them get away with it. Then you shall be playing into their hand. I hope you wouldn't think to cast your men's lives aside so callously. Her Majesty is shrewd indeed to have known I would come, but she should have sent more than a simple knight to stop me. There is nothing you can do to change my mind. Listen carefully, Hodel. The only nation which stands to gain from this conflict is Drakenhold, not our own. And it is more than simply Queen Elenia who believes such an assertion to be true. General Valmore himself labors to make peace with our neighbors as we speak. What? Likely as it seems, I have little choice but to verify the truth of that claim myself. Interesting. In the end, I was able to put a stop to Hodel's mindless scheme. I hope you've come to understand, Your Highness. Our relationship with the Drakenhold has long proven a perilous one, no matter the present circumstance. Yet it's clear to me that you think in much the same way your mother once did. And for my part, I have not the slightest doubt you shall see Cornia's bond with her neighbors strengthened beyond belief. My thanks for saying so, Hodrick. Through the course of this war, our two nations have fought as one, disparate peoples banding together in the face of a common evil. I only pray we may do the same upon its conclusion, that all of Fevrith might enjoy a shared peace. Alright, Hodrick about to be done! There can't be much left after that. The night air is bitter indeed, Your Highness. Please, return with me to the warmth of town. Hodrick, what is it, my liege? I know I shouldn't speak of such things, but at times I find myself stricken with worry, a fear of what horrors might transpire should I ultimately fail in my campaign against Galerius. In that case, allow me to share with you a tale of my own failure. Long ago, a few fellow soldiers and I shared in a drinking contest to determine which of us could best hold our liquor. Yet no matter how many flagons of mead crossed our table, none of us three would yield even an inch. Who won in the end? None of us. One fell down the stairs of the tavern, his face pouring forth a river of blood. Another found the sight so utterly amusing he wet his trousers amidst unbridled laughter. The third lost command of his faculties entirely, and awoke in the morning naked in a nearby lea. Well, you just thought that wearing armor in the winter must be painful, although you assume that one wears some padded clothes underneath. Lots and lots of padded clothes. Lots of padded clothes underneath. They don't show that as much in, like, movies and games and shit like that as they probably should. They're better about it nowadays. way better about it nowadays. Like, Podrick and Elaine look quite bulky rather than just, like, little suits of armor, you know? But yeah, lots and lots of padded clothing, cloaks, capes, yeah, a whole lot of shit. What a terrible evening. It was, yet not as terrible as the scolding from Sir Joseph which awaited us the next day. Forgive me, I don't mean to make light of your suffering, yet I fear I can't help myself. I wish to have been a modest moth on that tavern wall. This was fortunately all before you were born, of course. To be honest, it's difficult to even imagine a time when you stood as an unruly youth like any other. Not like any other, your highness. I must admit, I was the worst of them all. Thank you, Hodrick, for choosing to share this story with me. 'Tis an honor you would merely see fit to listen. I may not be able to lift the burdens from your shoulders, but I shall stand ever at your side when they grow too heavy to bear alone. No doubt you shall, until you get old and die, or retire. Though I can't help but wonder, which of the three men were you, Hodrick? I would very much prefer to leave that to your imagination. Now that I think about it, I never have heard how you acquired that scar on your face. Nor shall you. Let us head to bed, your highness. Hey, hold on. Who'd he tell that the scar was from? Did he tell that to Lex? Hear a band called the Rock Rats. Yeah, Rock Rats. All right, Chloe has some stuff with Joseph. I pray my fears are unfounded, and yet I believe it best that we investigate, my prince, to be truly certain, if nothing else. 'Tis as you say, Joseph. Commence the search at once. It shall be done, your highness. Might I help you with something, Chloe? You seem to have been studying our conversation with some intrigue. Oh, it's nothing too important. I just can't help but notice how similar you and His Majesty look at times. Is that so? I hardly consider our appearances comparable. Like that, it's more like your mannerisms, if anything. Things like the way you both put your hand to your chin when you're deep in thought. I can't say I've noticed such parallels. I suppose it makes sense that His Majesty would take after you, though. Not only did you teach him the blade, of course, but royal etiquette and demeanor as well. Indeed, I've endeavored to guide him in every manner possible these past 10 years. Yet I often struggled in knowing how to best treat the young prince. A weakness stemming from the fact I had never raised a child of my own. You say that, but that's exactly what you did with him, almost like a real father and son. Should that be the case, I pray he's not inherited my flaws as well. Don't worry, I haven't noticed any. In either of you, actually. I've noticed the flaw in Joseph getting his ass kicked! But I will say, it's fun watching the two of you reading scouting reports the exact same way. I should think you'd have more important things to focus on amidst our war councils. Oh, I mean, I'm always listening, I swear it. Forgive me, Chloe. It was merely a joke. From you, sir? Take it as a symbol of trust, if you wish. But do be careful not to grow complacent in our councils. Not bad. That was notable. Poke. It is no surprise to find you here, Chloe. I struggle to remember a spare moment in which you weren't honing your spear. Oh, Sir Joseph. You must truly adore the art to dedicate yourself to it in such a manner. I do. It's been this way since I was a child, actually. I was so pleased the day my father gave me one, I even cradled it in my sleep. I can't claim I envy the man having to raise such a spirited daughter. But I must say you've grown much of late, perhaps beyond even my own skill with the spear. I appreciate that, sir, but I don't believe it for a second. Please, you needn't demean yourself. I assure you none can match a gift such as yours, Chloe. Even if that were true, the only reason I'm still here now is to protect Elaine. Not as one of his many subjects, but as his friend. I suppose you've long been close, yes. I can't ride a horse into battle. I don't have the strength to carry a great shield. I don't know the first thing about magic either. See, the spear is the only way I can help him. Yet, I am stubborn though, and if my spear is all I have, then I'll make sure it's the sharpest you've ever seen. After all, I can't just sit back and watch while His Majesty gets hurt. A commendable show of bravery, Chloe. Perhaps, yes. Still nothing compared to you, sir. Can't turn defense into attack with the same fluidity that you do. For all my obstinance, I'm not sure I'll ever have what it takes to really be there for His Majesty. Chloe, you know the most vital quality a knight must bear. No. His loyalty above all else, and in that discipline, you are truly second to none. Skill and strength arise naturally through training, and no regiment can ever hope to impart loyalty. Now, as you said, I've much experience transforming stout defense into potent attack. I haven't seen it. If you wish it, I would be more than glad to convey the knowledge I've mustered over my many years of knighthood. And see, this would be, again, we talked about this, be a great moment to either impart an item or a skill, right? Like, this conversation unlocks a unique skill for Chloe that Joseph teaches her how to do, right? And that would be really cool. You certain I'm worthy of it, sir? Beyond certain. Now then, let us learn how deep this loyalty of yours runs. Right. He's super cool. And it would take these rapport conversations to the next level. Or it's one way that would take these rapport conversations to the next level. Scarlet and Chloe. Wow. So this is the Valley Shallow, huh? Just as I remember it from all those years ago, yes. Did you spend a lot of time here? You were young, I mean. Now and then, a friend and I used to race to see who could run across it the fastest. And in the summer months, we'd leap from the balustrade and cool ourselves down in the river. I can picture it now, plain as day. Chloe, when I first found out you were the Pontifex's daughter, it came as a real shock, you know. Sorry for keeping it from you. It's not what I mean. Just a straight out uncapitalized I. I don't think I would have told anyone either if I was in your position. I guess what I'm saying is, it feels like there's this distance between us now. I'm not sure we'll ever be able to repair. Say that, Chloe, but nothing has changed between us. I'm the same person I've always been. I know you are. But it still hurts knowing I was oblivious to such an important part of you. It's not the kind of friend I want to be. I didn't realize you were so taken with me, Chloe. This isn't a joke. Sorry, I couldn't help it. And I really am happy to hear you say that. Maybe you can tell me something more about your... Get out of my face! Life here in Albion. I'd be glad to. Good. Now come with me. Here too. Jump off the fucking bridge. Was thinking you could share those stories of yours over a little snack on the bridge. Sounds perfect, Chloe. Just when I was getting hungry, too. You can always rely on Chloe to have food. Knew you'd say that. Am I really that predictable? Chloe is. Alright, let's see what else we got. We're so close. Lex. This is a surprise indeed, Lex. You've grown far quicker than I had previously thought possible. Yeah, maybe, but I'm still nothing compared to Elaine. Few shall ever match His Highness's innate skill, yes. Such was the case with his mother before him and her father before her. Huh, didn't realize it ran in the family. Can I ask you something, Joseph? Why'd you ever agree to start teaching me all those years ago? For all you knew, I was just the kid of some local fisherman. Because I felt His Highness needed someone to train with, and you were the ideal partner. After all, healthy competition shall spur both sides on in equal measure. And of those living on this island, only you were close enough in age and stature. Guess that makes sense, yeah. Yet you've become much more than a mere sparring partner in recent years. You are His Highness's greatest friend, Lex, the one he trusts above all others. Even you? Kinda hard to believe. Besides, he's got a whole damn army now. I'm sure he'd pick a fool like me over any of them. You are no fool, nor is military might a fair measure of trust. What matters in a friend is knowing they would sacrifice everything to come to your aid, and one that would is a treasure most irreplaceable. You have been that friend to him for many years, Lex. All I ask is that you continue to do so. Oh, you make a guy blush when you put it like that. Trust me, you didn't even have to ask. I merely thought to return your ample sincerity and kind. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Boo-da-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. Lex, what are you doing out here? Just thinking about my mom, I guess. What I'm gonna do once this war is finally over. Elaine will be busy being king and all, so there's no going back to the way it used to be. I don't want to keep me hanging around the place either. Nonsense. As one of His Highness's most loyal retainers, you shall surely be able to come and go as you please. Not a chance, Joseph. A guy like me just can't cut it with all those stuffy noble types. Is that truly what you think? Then imagine yourself in His Highness's position if you would. What would you wish for your dearest friend upon taking the throne? Well, You understand now. 'Tis a fair worry that His Highness's coronation should put distance between you. Yet that distance is merely one of your own creation. Probably right, yeah. Knowing the problem's only half the battle. I still gotta figure out what to do about it. Simply do whatever you feel is right. That shall be enough. Sorry? You see, Lex, true friendships shall always transcend, no matter how wide the gulf may seem at times. Such is the ironclad bond you and His Highness share. Thanks, Joseph. I don't know where we'd be without you. It's funny, not usually the kind of guy to get all worried like this. That's enough pouting for one day. There'll be plenty of time to think about this stuff after we beat Galerius. I love Lex's pose, his like magical girl pose. Indeed, whichever path they choose to walk, their bond shall endure forevermore. Will it? Will it? Will it? Otis! He is CP. He is CP. Have it. Take him. Give me that little buggy. I'll take her any day of the week over Otis. Evening, Joseph. I was just thinking about the priest back in Palavia. He was a friend of yours, yes? Indeed. A former knight, and a rather defiant one at that. I never thought he would trade his blade for the sacred vestments. Learned a great deal from him, you know. He was always such a large presence in my life. Kind, of course, but intimidating at times. It seems he was blessed with a far greater student than he deserved. Also told me lots of stories about when you were young. What? How you always used to challenge anyone who could hold a sword to a duel. Or the way you would hold drinking contests when you ran out of gold, then make the loser pay for your lodging. Well, or the time you accidentally courted the daughter of a notorious bandit. He said the man tried to have your head for it, but the two of you stormed his stronghold and decimated his entire band instead. He always seemed to enjoy sharing those stories too. Yes, I imagine he would. Oh, come now. We all do mindless things when we're young. But it was still a surprise to hear you were such a little troublemaker. Whee! He just runs off. Right did that scoundrel of a priest have to reveal such humiliating details. The right of knowing someone when you're that age. He had to deal with you at that time period, so you have to deal with the ability for him to tell people about what you did. It occurs to me, Joseph, that I'd never be standing here now without your tireless support. There's a lot of typos in these report conversations, my god. Not at all, your highness. In fact, I believe it is your kindness which has drawn such a wealth of strength to our army. Beg to differ. Not sure you remember this, but that shall be enough training for the day, my prince. Am I getting stronger now? Not yet, no. True power demands years of daily practice, while our work has only continued for mere months. Understood. Look at that flower. Wish my mom was here to see it. She loved flowers. Indeed she did. I'm certain the sight of it would bring her great joy. Something the matter? Sorry, Joseph. For what, exactly? Not supposed to think about my mom anymore. And why would you believe such a thing? She's gone, right? Nothing I do is ever going to bring her back. Forgive me for saying so, but you are gravely mistaken, your highness. You've no need to forget her memory, or to stop speaking of her. Really? The only thing you mustn't do is let yourself be held captive by your grief. But remembering her is what makes me sad. 'Tis a natural thing for the time being, yet those memories shall be the very thing that drives you forth in life. Treasure them, as you treasured your mother herself, and pray, never forget that I shall always stand beside you in your times of need. Well, that's sad. I suppose I had forgotten about that, yes. I may not be your son, but you raised me as a father all the same. In a sense, it's almost as though I stole your life from you. Do not think such falsehoods, your highness. I am the blade of the royal family, sworn to serve your lineage for the remainder of my days, as I always have, ever since I was first appointed Knights Captain. You have my thanks, Joseph, showing me such warmth of heart all these years. It is an honor, my prince, to have watched you grow into the fine young man you are today, a task which I shall gratefully continue for as long as I have left on this earth. That's solid. That's solid, although I would love to just hear Elaine call him Dad once. Just once! We're down to the wire. Lex and Scarlet. Say, Scarlet, you think you'll end up going back to Polevia once all this is over and done with? Why do you ask? I don't know. I was just thinking. Elaine and I spent all those years there training for the war. But looking at it now, you kind of realize how peaceful a life we really had. Of course, I'm not planning to move home myself, but I'd do anything to go back to the way it used to be. I guess Elaine will be king by then, so he'll be living in the royal palace, tucked away on Polevia. It's hard to say where we'll be either, really. One thing's for certain. No matter where we end up, never forget the time we spent there. The way you and Elaine would train together on the beach every morning. Or the way you'd run into the cathedral afterward, interrupting my prayers with your childish arguments. You always looked so mad. I thought you were gonna kill us. Well, I was upset. I'll look back on it fondly all the same. You too, Scarlet. You too. Sweet stuff. Lex and Elaine, the last things we have. 2 conversations with Lex and Elaine. Oh, we're almost done. What's this wonderful smell? Oh, perfect timing, Elaine. Is that a pie you have there? Yep. I was thinking we could all eat it together. You know, actually relax instead of keeping ourselves so wound up all the time. Don't worry, the recipe's not mine. You've got Chloe to thank for that one. Though I couldn't help but remember the way my mom always used to make it, too. It's a pleasant memory indeed. A week would go by that she didn't indulge our sweet tooths with some manner of homemade confectionery. Why don't Mama ever indulge my sweet tooth with some manner of homemade confectionery? The fuck? How am I supposed to respond to that? I have depression. Yeah, okay. Damn it. Well, make me brownies or something. Hey, how's it going? Desserts of the Wildly Wild? Change your name every chance you get? Or do I... No, it's gotta be different. Last time it was like... Wasn't it like Wildness of the Wildly Wild or something? Thank you. Homemade confectionaries. I love it, Boo Boo. Thank you very much. Oh, the overlording is going... I want to say going well, but honestly, the overlording has been a bit long-winded here lately. We've been going through all of the rapport conversations, and it's taken us, I think, close to 18... Maybe not. Around 15 hours. That's a lot of just sitting here listening to people's conversations. But we are almost done, and I am very excited that we are almost done. All she sought in exchange was that we forage for berries in the nearby woods, a task we often carried out even without even needing to be asked, all in hopes of another delicious bite. I didn't think it made much of an impression on you, but there really was nothing better than some fresh baked pie after a hard day of training. Anyway, here. You know if I did her justice, yeah? Suppose I wouldn't mind a taste. Lex, this is wonderful. This little dusting of sugar perfectly complements the tartness of the berries, while the flaky crust ties together the entire ensemble. It's just as I remember it. That's what I was hoping you'd say. Ugh, I was getting kind of nervous for a second there. But if you say it's good, then I'm surely God, the typos. I'm sure everyone else will like it too. Should be sure to offer a slice to Joseph and Chloe as well. I'm certain they'll cherish the experience just as much as I have. The thoughts of Polevia, our time spent with your mother. What's wrong, Elaine? My head feels strange somehow. Oh God, what were those berries? Uh-oh. Chloe told me to add some wine to the filling for a bit of extra flavor. Oh, he didn't get drunk off of a wine pie bite. Come on. You gotta hide from your... Oh God, so much cat hair in my face. Indescribable horrors you unleash upon others with your names. That's fair. But maybe I shouldn't have poured the whole bottle in after all. Look, if you pour the whole bottle in and it tastes amazing, then you poured the right amount in. Like, Wildly Wild sounds like something Aguil would say from Chained Echoes. Oh, I love the callback to Aguil. Man, Chained Echoes is one of those games that I wish I could take away my memory of playing it so that I could play it again and enjoy it as much as I did the first time. You know? That's a good game. A good game. Lex and Elaine. Final conversation. Oof. Here's the place. Where have you brought me, Lex? You remember Cape, the dog we used to play with when we were kids. This is her grave. If I could ever forget her. She was a sweet girl who loved us just as much as we did her. Possibly far more so. Oh, sadness, Otis. Three of us used to have so much fun running across the island together. But then, as quickly as she came into our lives, she was gone. Never told me what happened to her. Happened that day. Only that you buried her and nothing more. You tell me now, Lex. I'm gonna get sad. I'm gonna get fucking sad. You have that same wish with Berseria? Nice. Berseria was a good game. A highly enjoyable game. Has some flaws, but after playing like Zestiria, Berseria was so good. You and Joseph were off training somewhere, so it was just me and her taking a walk over in town. That's when we got jumped by a bandit. What? Next thing I knew, Cape was biting at the guy's legs, trying to give me a chance to get away. I'm gonna cry. But there's only so much a dog can do against a monster with a knife. Sorry I didn't tell you, Elaine. I knew what was coming, but I was just too much of a damn coward to do anything about it. It was around then that you began to focus more on your training, wasn't it? That's legitimately sad. More rapport conversation. Bringing animals into the mix is kind of cheating because it's just like such a quintessential way to get into somebody's heartstrings. But, you know, you use it occasionally, use it sparingly, and it's very good. She's the one who showed me what real bravery looked like. For you, it comes down to it. Ready to do the same thing she did. Do you truly think that's what she would have wanted? For her own death to inspire another? Well, I'll not stand for it. Never again shall I stand and watch while a dear friend casts their life away. Almost forgot. Brought some of Cape's favorite snacks to lay on her grave. Yes, bring the wild animals. You recently looked at how many hours you have, and let's just say too much time spent alone in your room with your PS4. 2,500 hours as of 2 months ago. Hot damn. Thanks for everything, old girl. That's a sad one. That's a sad note to end on. But that is all of the rapport conversations done. Holy fucking shit. All right. We earned a lot of honors. We're gonna pop over. Can I remember how to play this game now? It's been so long. We're gonna pop over to the blacksmith. And we're gonna kind of just noodle through real quick. Yeah, Kingsblade Cornix definitely going up. I would say probably something like Stingray go up. I'm not gonna be super picky about these. I'm just gonna pick weapons that I know we're using and that are low on the totem pole. That's not super low, that's not super low, that's not super low. We don't care about that. We're not using those weapons for actual weapons. Steels are fine. Greats are fine. Okay. King's Axe Draken. Draconash. Eliminator. Not meteorites. Definitely not meteorites. Golden Ram. Yeah, because she's back in the mix now. Vorpal, no. Lord. See him. Oh, there he is. We could come back and get that Zenoiranax. The 5 would be fine. Same with the Silver Moon. Or the King's Axe. Let's take a look here. That's not gonna get us much. Not gonna get us much. Bit more. Why is he using a twinned bow? That's questionable. Oh, he's using it just purely off of the magic defense because he barely does any damage. I think I would like to do the Dragoon War Spear, probably. Vorpal's fine. Steel, I don't care about. Yeah, we'll do the Dragoon War Spear. You're not sure? Was Lewis Carroll the first person to use the word Vorpal? I have no idea. Actually, I have no idea. Frostbloom could be good. Meteorite's fine. Bell's still mostly fine. She should totally be on a... Well, technically, I mean, if we're gonna boost to max, Greatwood has an actual bonus. Oh, what's his name already has a 25er, so we can't up his. Honestly, something like, if we're gonna boost, something like the Trappers is probably better. Or the Desert Bow is good. Millennial Scepters, fine, we don't need to boost. We don't need to boost these, I wouldn't think. Ooh. Not using that. Oh, because we got a bunch of really good fucking staves now. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm definitely interested in boosting shields. Chivalric Shield, yes. Holy Knight Shield is already... Yeah, that's not gonna net us much. White Rider Shield, yes. Angel Hunter, yeah, probably. Also probably. Azure Crush. Like the Fevrite. Oh, we have the honors, but not the Fevrite. Okay. Fair enough. I forgot it was more than just honors. But that's fine. I am not fucked up about that at all. I don't feel like we need all of that stuff maxed out, so... We're gonna launch in. And... where do we want to go from? I kind of want to go from, I think, this first one. Well, I say this first one. Technically, this is across the bridge. But I think... I don't know. I'm also kind of interested in going from the bottom. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm so excited to suddenly be actually playing the game. You've gotten a chance to watch more than a few minutes, but so far you're liking the Hanging Tree series? Hey! Nice. You're starting to think you need a new phone because it's dissatisfied with your word choices. That's fair. I'm so excited! The way you phrased that made it sound sketchy. You meant the mini D&D campaigns. Gotcha. Understood. Yeah, we're, it's very, like, low stakes, very kind of, like, low stress, and I'm enjoying...
We're finally here.
I'm enjoying doing it. Oh, shit. This really might be the final battle. I don't know.
Not a day passes that my mind is not filled with memories of this place. And how, despite my duty to Queen Elenia, I fled its walls when she needed me most. I've yearned for this moment for so long, yet it scarcely feels real now that it's finally come before me.
Allow me to thank you in my mother's stead, Joseph. You have mentored me, trained me, and served almost as a father, all so that I could one day climb this mountain.
Just call him Daddy.
Yet we stand now not at the apex, but looking ever upward from its base. The path ahead is steep and treacherous. I ask that you save such words until we've weathered its ascent.
A point well made.
Why? So that
This day,
Joseph can be
we dethrone
dying
Galerius,
when you say the words?
shatter Zenoira's foul ambitions, and usher in a new age for the people of this continent.
I'm gonna be mad if
One
the
free
game
of the
actually, like,
tyranny and
kills
despair they've grown so
Joseph
accustomed
or
to.
Lex.
I hope you're watching, Mother. For in the battle ahead, your son will finally see you avenged. And light restored to Cornea at last. To every shadow-ridden refuge throughout Fevrith.
Ah!
I can't believe we're really here.
Out of here!
All those days of peace back on
Fucking
Palavia feel
wing
like
boy.
a distant dream at this point.
You're not a part of this
You got
crowd.
that
Put
right.
Rolf in there.
I just hope Elaine's dealing with
Fucking
it okay.
Sonadio.
10 years we've known the guy, and we've never once seen him rattled. He'll be fine. The same stoic way he
Let me
always
get some more
is.
water.
Yeah. Thank you, Lex.
Hold on.
What's happening?
Such tremors can only carry ill tidings.
I said hold on that note, and the game was like, nah, bruh.
What wicked energy.
Oh, shit! Galerius trying to accomplish immortality, open the portal.
Urgent
It's
news,
been
Your Highness.
unclear. It's been very
Zenoira's
unclear.
soldiers have begun
They
putting the
have
people
not
of
made it
Clan
known.
Corinne to the sword. The whole city's one big mass grave.
Jeebus. So my assumption has been, or my, maybe not assumption, but my theory is that, Baltro is from the ancient Zenoiran Empire, and Valmor, who Galerius originally was, and Galerius, I think, are two different people. And I think Baltro put the soul of the ancient Galerius into Valmor's body, and Valmor, much like all of the other characters who got mind control, Valmor is just a fucking puppet with the soul of Galerius in that body. And my theory is that they are trying to take all of the ancient souls of Zenoira and just basically recreate the Zenoiran Empire by putting all of those ancient Zenoiran souls into the bodies of the current people of Fevrith, right? Thereby, in one fell swoop, killing, destroying all resistance in Fevrith, and recreating the Zenoiran Empire in one immediate moment. That's my theory on what they're trying to do, but they haven't come out and clearly stated it yet.
Has Galerius lost his mind?
What could drive him to do such a thing?
That miasma appears to be a magic almost identical to their mind control powers.
Whole city's gonna
Not only
rise up
that,
as
but
Zenoirans.
they're using some sort of crystal to diffuse it throughout the city.
Yet we have the ring, made whole once again by the blessing granted in the Rite of Covenant. It should prove capable of combating the spell head-on.
If the sage's proclamations are to be believed, Galerius intends to make the entire city subject to his ruthless right of channeling.
But the sages gave us more than just words. They gave us strength, too. The strength to stop this ritual before it even starts.
Fucking do it!
In any case, only one course of action remains. Prepare to march, everyone. Our lands shall suffer these atrocities no longer.
Fucking do it! In it to win it. Oh shit. What's going on over here? That's Herman, right?
Preparations are complete, Sir Herman. Convey the order, and it shall be done.
Oh no.
Heed my word, loyal soldiers of Drakenhold. This day, we march for King Gilbert, for Cornea.
Oh. Okay. Wait, are all of the nations gonna rise up and fight with us? Or... no? What's the worst that could happen?
What have we done to deserve such horrors?
The gate to the beyond thirsts for blood, and we know better than to refuse its demands.
Please, fair knights, we've shown Emperor Galerius nothing but the utmost loyalty.
Well, that was your first mistake.
You've had it easy behind these stout city walls, but now it's time to pay your due.
I beg you, sirs, spare us our modest lives.
As if that would change anything. Alive, you'd merely be a vessel for our fallen. A fate no different than death itself.
Jeez. Fucking savage. Okay then.
So, you come before me at last. How many centuries I've awaited this day.
Yeah, definitely don't try to run away.
It is an honor to bask in your glory once more, my liege.
Ere long, the wrongs of the past will be wiped clean, and Zenoira will know the peace it has desired for so many years.
That was Lucina. Oh! These armors, these are the shrine armors. That's the armor that Galerius and what's-his-face from Albion wear. So that's why there's only 4 here, is because Berengaria is wearing... There's only 6 shrines. Berengaria is wearing one of the shrine armors, and the angel guy that we didn't get, we got Sonadio instead, because yay. Oh, he's not an angel guy, but the guy in Angel Place is wearing the other armor, so interesting.
Your summoning is but the first step toward that exalted right.
These are going to be the lieutenants we gotta beat.
And I take it our role is to ensure none interfere.
Precisely.
You're going to look up her VA?
The gate to the beyond has been flung open, and your duty is to defend it no matter the cost.
Consider it done, my liege. Upon my honor as your most humble servant.
She does sound familiar.
I care not about the reason. Now, if we're done here, I have an axe to sharpen.
Worry not, my liege. Any who stand before my hellfire shall be reduced to not more than ash.
We might not be able to beat this before the stream is done. But we're going to take our time with it. And we're going to savor.
Just as vicious as I remember. Now go. Strike forth in the name of Zenoira Reborn.
What vile fog. If I may, Your Highness, I believe it's somehow linked to the magic of control which once laid claim to our minds. How are we supposed to get to the castle through that? Good question. There's no telling what'll become of us if we stray too close. A moment, my prince. Look there, at the city's edge. Some kind of foul miasma, it would seem. It's gotta be where all those clouds are coming from. I believe that the most likely hypothesis, yes. Hence, we can simply stem each... If we can simply stem each stream, then we'll have our way in. Woohoo! This game is not fucking playing. This day we shall slay the monster Galerius and pin the conclusion to this dark chapter in Fevrith's history. Hell yeah, we are. Ooh, buddy! They are not playing. Oh, this is a big map and there's a lot of it on fire. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is where the power of cleansing comes in. That's what I would assume. Hot diggity damn. Okay, Dark Effigy of Rain there. Dark Effigy of Thunder there. There's a catapult. Looks like that guy's maybe going to be moving into the said catapult. A bunch of ballista over here, too. There is also a ballista right here that is piloted. Some stuff going on over there. Got Narcisse, or Narcisse, Theodora. Polonius. Bunch of angel units. Cyclone. Snow Petal Scout. Snow Petal Armored Infantry. Snow Petal Infantry. Huh. I wonder if we can stage conversations. Dinah with Paulo, Petro, and Helen. Alright, well that's happening. Interesting conversations in this battle? Okay. How do we want to deal with this? I kind of want to get this down quickly. Yeah, we're looking at all 40s. All 40s, baby. Okay. Let's get some of our lower units out then. Do something like this.
At your service. Heading to ground.
Well, didn't mean to do that.
To the skies.
Sure.
Another step on the long road to absolution.
Sure.
In service of the royal family.
Sure.
I ride for Cornea.
Sure.
I'll ride any distance.
Christy Kate is the VA? Now you're out to see where you... Yeah, fair enough. Alright. We are going to...
I'm prepared for anything.
Immediately use a light tail feather.
I'll not fail you.
Okay.
I stand ready. Sir.
Until my
Charging
dying
in.
breath.
Not bad.
How can I assist?
Also not bad.
What would you ask?
Seemingly okay.
I'm ever in your service.
Also generally okay.
I depart.
Awaiting your command. As you wish.
I shall see it done. By your royal word.
I'm prepared for anything. I ride at once.
I have arrived. What would you ask? By your word. As
I've
expected.
What are you making all
Gaze
them
upon the
noises
face of
for?
your demise.
Odorous? We haven't seen battle in forever. Let's watch him battle.
You'll move no further.
Oh, fucking Amalia is so big.
Hold fast.
I'll carve through your defenses. We'll go together.
Trials of Mana remake. Hey, there you go. Nice.
This should help.
Stand true.
If I may.
Christ. That's unnecessary.
Raging tempest.
Glory to the liberation.
Nice.
Wisdom befitting of all my
Joseph,
years.
39, gets HP, physical attack, physical defense, magic attack. Graham gets 39, gets HP, magic attack, magic defense. Selby gets 39, gets HP, physical attack, physical defense, magic defense, and evasion.
A trivial undertaking. I'll not fail you. As you wish.
What shall I do? Here!
I stake my honor on this battle.
Prepare to be run through.
I'll do it. They'll pay.
Aim and...
Steady on! Onward!
I'll never yield.
Be safe.
Hot damn. That's pretty good.
Tempered in
Nice.
cruel flames of
Hodrick
war.
gets 39, gets HP, physical defense, guard rate.
I'm even better
Adel
than
gets
Clyde
39,
now.
gets HP, physical attack, magic defense.
I wonder if
Sharon
I'm
gets
stronger
39,
than Lady
gets physical
O'Keefe.
defense, magic defense, and evasion.
A toast.
Gordon gets 39, gets
To
HP,
strength.
physical attack, magic defense, crit rate, and initiative.
Naturally.
I wield this lance, for I advance.
Merely say the word.
I'm just gonna hold there for a second.
One thrust.
For the people of Fevrith.
Let's begin.
Frost take you.
Come, Faye.
Damn.
I won't hold back.
They got
We shall
a
see
strong opener.
I'll carve the end.
Watch and learn.
Nice.
'Tis my charge fulfilled. Be gone from my sight.
How can I assist? My steed is swifter
I
than the
shall
wind.
see it done. Your decree made manifest.
No mercy.
Let us prevent assists. Genshin Impact. There you go. Ooh, ow. That's still gonna hurt. What are we defensive? There we go. Hey, baby.
Make ready. There's fight in me yet. Don't go dying. I'll smash you good. I won't give in.
Oh, fuck.
Observe greatness.
look, I try sometimes.
Be restored.
Get a little old Kitcher there in the back, just gonna keep swinging. He's just knocking them, setting them up, knocking them down.
Victory is
Just
ours.
keep swinging.
Nowhere is too far at once. Standing by.
Oh yeah, shoot the shit out of him.
Stand before me.
You see that, Magellan?
Liza! Hits 38, gets HP, physical attack, physical defense, accuracy, guard rates.
Victory! I'm ever in your service. It shall be done.
Awaiting your command. Very well.
I shall never fail. A worthy foe.
Worthy indeed.
I stake my honor on this battle.
Ooh. A little smacked around. Let's see if we can overpower them, actually. Yeah, that'll work. Didn't kill him.
Oh,
Made a magical axe that actually says that in the fashion of Finding Nemo. Interesting.
there's no escape.
Got me good.
Let's have some fun.
Behold my charge!
Behold your charge!
Cheer up.
As the wind.
A little ice cream.
I'll protect you.
Oh, wow.
For my people.
Just keep swinging instead of just keep swimming. That's pretty good. Oh, it's pretty good.
Your worst.
For all of Bastorius.
Unify hits 39, gets HP, magic attack, accuracy, and guard rate.
Merely say the word. Consider it done. A simple matter.
For the people of Fevrith.
It appears I've still room to
Home
grow.
hits 39, gets HP, physical defense, magic attack, accuracy.
A product of my
Little
devotion.
Lagos hits 40, gets HP, physical attack, magic defense, crit rate, and initiative.
Know your standing. I wield this by your royal word.
Go hang out.
I'll prove my worth. I depart. How can I assist?
Deploy.
You've need of my wisdom? Let devotion shine through. How might I aid you?
Where is my... Green Blossom?
Let devotion
Nighttime,
shine
baby.
through. An astute strategy.
I'm prepared for anything. I ride at once.
Fly true the banner of the liberation.
What next, Your Highness? Merely say the word. Consider it done.
We're gonna send another flyer down south
Order
here.
must be allow me. It shall be done.
War is a brutal mistress. Perhaps I'll purchase a good
Ramona
book
hits
to
41, gets
celebrate.
magic defense and evasion.
I expect you knew this would happen. Whatever I can. As swift as possible.
I have arrived.
What would you have me do? How might I aid you? An astute strategy.
Prepare to be run through.
Okay.
Was never in doubt.
Kicking
I'm
that
prepared for
ass.
anything.
I mean, I'm just gonna
I
kick
ride
all
it
the
once.
asses.
I'm here, Your Highness. I'm ever in your service.
Tough one.
What would you ask?
What shall I do?
I think we go for it
Shall be
anyways.
done. I'll prove my worth.
I rise to any challenge.
I'm gonna run out of items.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
I've much room to improve.
Odric hits 40, gets 2 HP, physical attack, magic attack, accuracy, and initiative.
My lance grows
Adel
ever
gets 40,
sharper.
gets 2 HP, physical attack, magic attack, and evasion.
I move forward.
Karen
in the
gets
light
40,
of the
gets 2
divine.
HP, physical attack, magic defense, and initiative.
Drink ceremony.
Gordon gets 40 and gets 1 HP. Oh, damn.
Naturally.
It's a rough level.
Whatever I can. As swift as possible.
How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the
Diligence
wind.
pays dividends.
Leia gets 38. Nice.
'Tis ours.
At your service.
Do your worst.
Hell yeah.
My bow's feeling lighter than ever.
Univy gets 40, gets HP, evasion, crit rate. Hella.
I'm prepared for anything. Merely say the word. Consider it done.
Our next move is equally vital. How might I aid you? An astute strategy.
If you want me, then have me.
Haven't seen them fight in a while.
Easy there.
He should not have
Purging
Warhorn
the
up.
ill humors.
Warhorn is the incorrect thing to have up.
Lay down.
Whoops.
I'll not give in.
I'll cleanse your soul.
Easy there.
Don't let it happen again. Not finished yet.
You okay?
I'll cut them down.
Better heal up.
I was gonna say, this is just gonna come down to Dragoon Dive, isn't it?
Not a chance.
Oh, well, the back is actually open. Abed could just kill them both in a single hit. Well, Venomax, smash.
Not bad.
Oh, yeah. Dragon Dive did not get to come
Not
into
even
play.
surprised.
Berengaria hits 39, gets HP and physical
Never
attack.
doubt
Abed hits 39, gets HP, physical attack, magic attack, and guard rate. Nice.
It was never in doubt. Your orders? A brisk flight.
We should turn off. That makes all ally attacks unguardable. Interesting. I do think we want to go for Eye of the Warrior Princess. We want to go with Eye of the Warrior Princess most of the time, but we'll turn Warhorn off for now.
How can I assist?
Heavy swing. Yes. What?
I'm prepared for anything. My steed is swifter than the wind.
This land belongs to us.
We want to do that one.
Prepare yourselves.
See if defensive draught works. It does, and we haven't watched them, so let's watch them. Let's watch them kick some ass.
Be healed. Oh, Faye.
Wander in darkness.
Tough as steel.
Faye have blessed me.
We can do this. We ride.
Don't go dying on me.
Have to gather my strength.
Stay right there.
I need your strength.
Ooh, the double dodge. Ooh.
Victory is a shot.
Ooh.
Just relax.
Nice.
Seems we've done it.
Nice. Travis hits 39, gets magic defense, evasion, and guard rate. Nina hits
those who
39,
can't
gets
protect
HP, physical attack,
themselves.
physical defense.
I'll not let
Clive
this
hits
go to
39,
waste.
gets HP, physical attack, physical defense, magic attack, accuracy, crit rate, guard rate.
By the stars'
It's so good.
guidance.
Eltalinda hits 39, gets HP, physical defense, magic defense.
Victory.
Hell yeah. You're gonna gush a little out of context, but you just got a shiny Zygarde? Holy... That's nice. That's real nice. Hell yeah.
I'm
That's
ever in your
super
service.
good.
Depart.
I'll not fail you.
I'm just gonna pray. And then we're gonna move. Kind of a waste of prayers,
What would
but
you ask?
I
As you
don't
wish.
care.
Consider it ours. What shall I do?
Boy, please. And thank you. Let's toss Monica's unit out here.
Witness true chivalry. What are your orders, my prince?
Oh, wow.
As decreed.
Sure. Go that route.
I'll
and
prove my worth.
You can go this route instead.
Yeah.
Okay, swank. We're doing the stuff.
Allow me.
I'm gonna pray. No, we're gonna hold that thought, actually.
As
Order
you
complete.
requested.
I am yours to command, Your Highness.
Too
I shall
many
teach you the
things
lunacy of
all
your
over the
way.
place.
I'll earn her respect.
That's dangerous.
Arrow of light.
We know that's dangerous now.
The winds
Actually,
grow ever stronger.
doesn't matter. Get
Going
fucking
out
Trinity
already?
rained.
Bit of cheese for the old rat.
Rice gets 38, gets HP, physical attack, and physical
this
defense.
holy
Rainey's
strength
gets 38,
serve
gets
you
HP,
well.
physical attack, magic defense. Very
A
nice.
lacking bout, frankly. I'll not let Clyde at once. Your will shall be done. I depart, I'll not let Clyde outdo me. As decreed.
Finished reading a book this week where the protagonist sought to become a Sibyl. Incidentally, she was a servant of an angel who took the form of a unicorn. Don't kill any dinosaurs. I can't promise anything. I
How can I
cannot
assist?
promise anything.
I ride at once.
We're gonna do that. We're going to
I'll not fail
probably roll up
Very
here.
well.
We're going to
Whatever I can. A swift
roll
palm
in there,
might I
and we're
aid
going to immediately put on a giant's canopy. Ooh, there's somebody
I
here.
shall never fail.
That's. You happen to think of the Sybil thanks to
Not more where
Elfilin
that
Day?
came
Nice.
from.
Liza hits 39, gets physical attack, magic defense, and
'Twas
initiative.
fate which brought us here.
And we will
What shall I do?
immediately go ahead and use a heavy swing. Open up that. We'll let Monica go do her
I'm
thing
ever
there,
in your
and we'll go
service. I
investigate
depart.
whatever the fuck is down here.
Nowhere is too far.
I'll let him get a little closer. I want to try to focus up over here to make sure we don't screw this over.
Prepare yourselves.
Ooh.
Do you realize who you defy?
Get fucked.
Could you perhaps
Big
praise
swap.
me?
Osh gets 40, gets HP, magic attack, and magic defense.
Vanquished.
Hella.
What are your orders, my prince?
What shall I do?
Wonderful. You're gonna go over here. And
It shall be done.
you guys are about to... We're gonna do a big push here in a second.
At your service.
Move
Understood.
over here.
Words will do us little good.
We're gonna try to defensive. See if that helps. Did not. We're going to pop a Wind Fairy. See if that helps. Does. We're gonna pop a Empowering. Yeah, still kind of smacked around. All right, let's see what the damage is.
Demonstrate your strength. This is for you. A respite.
Jeez.
For you.
Let's get him.
Yay!
We march on.
Okay.
Let devotion
well,
shine
we'll
through.
try to heal our people up. We will do revival, revival, then we'll just do a large.
An astute strategy.
I've arrived.
Try to blow all these motherfuckers away. See how that works.
I'm here.
Yes. Dinah, is it truly you? It is. You wouldn't believe what I've been through to find you. Didn't think I'd have to put you down once I did, though. But don't worry, I'll make it quick. Kidding, of course. This really the time for jokes? Guess not, huh? Anyway, if you got a mind to fight, you should be doing it for us, not them. It's simple enough to say that, but do we really stand a chance against the strength of Zenoira? I mean, we're kicking their ass, yes. With Elaine at the helm, I'm sure we do. Not a doubt in my mind. Hey! Alright.
Whatever I can. As swift
Talk
as
and
possible.
talk. We're gonna talk these guys
I'm within their
into
range.
the fight. Oh!
I see you don't value your life.
Well, that was nasty. Let's healing font. See how the fuck they feel about that decision. Are there any other potential friends? There's 2 others that we can talk to into fighting for us rather than against us. That's specifically why we sent Dinah over there. Renault gets 40, gets HP and initiative.
To better serve Terra
Ithilien gets 40, gets HP and guard rate.
I seize this victory as my own. I shall see it done. Your decree made manifest.
Nowhere is too far.
What shall I do?
At your service, sir.
I'll prove my worth. I depart.
Awaiting your command. By your word.
Let's see how that goes. Probably not super
Until
well,
my
but
dying breath.
we shall see.
I advance.
Gonna garrison over here, and then we're gonna refocus up at this spot. Must surely fail to value your lives if you think to face me in combat. Yet valued or know your fate was sealed the moment you approached the great Theodora. Oh shit. Ah! Okay. Well, I'm not happy that they get to just throw themselves into the mix. So I might just fuck them up instead.
I'm ever in your service.
Oh, damn.
At your service.
Oh,
what shall I do?
Nui.
It shall be done.
Nowhere is too far. At once.
A suitable target, am I?
I shall never fail. Victory! I'll prove my worth. I depart.
I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways.
Teach you the lunacy of your ways. Monica hits
diligence are
41,
sweet
gets magic attack,
indeed.
magic defense.
Through undying
Rainey's
effort
hits 39,
comes
gets
true
HP,
refinement.
accuracy, evasion.
A lacking bout, frankly.
Nice.
Your will shall be done. I depart anon.
Ah.
What are your orders, my prince? As decreed.
Okay.
I stand ready. Sir.
Get their fire. Their fire.
Stand before me.
You impressed?
Travis hits 40, gets HP, magic attack, accuracy, evasion, and initiative.
I've grown stronger.
Nina hits 40, gets HP, physical attack, magic attack, accuracy, evasion.
On my honor
Clive
as a
hits
knight.
40, gets HP.
I'm pleased with this.
Eltalinde gets 40, gets physical attack, magic attack, accuracy, evasion, and initiative.
A worthy foe.
Oh yeah.
I'm ever in your service.
Yeah.
We're going to deploy.
The day will be ours.
Just in case this has to be, I wouldn't assume that they would do this, but just in case.
Done.
As expected.
Oh yeah.
I await your next command.
Nice. Go ahead and chill out for a second. Long have we awaited your arrival, Knights of the Liberation. In preparation for such a day, we've hidden something in the woods both northeast and northwest of Grand Corinne. I expect they'll come in use when you seek to breach the city's gates. Northeast and northwest of the woods. Ah! Battering ram and battering ram. Nice! That's cool. That's good. That's solid. We appreciate that.
Our next
I have
move
reached
is
my
equally
destination.
vital. 'Tis the fruit of my labor.
Miriam hits 39, gets HP, magic attack, magic defense, accuracy.
Let's see just
Virginia
how
hits
strong
39,
I
gets
can get.
HP, physical defense, and guard rate.
Gotta keep getting
Kitra hits
stronger.
39, gets HP, physical attack, magic defense.
What would you have me do?
Just gonna shoot the shit out of this bitch.
Both of us are quite
Celeste
pleased.
gets 39, gets HP, physical attack, and
What
initiative.
would you have me do? Our next move is equally vital. What would you have me do? As you requested.
We march. The path is set.
At your service. Nowhere is too far. Understood.
What shall I do? I'm ever in your service. I depart.
What
I
would
hear,
you
Your
have me
Highness.
do? Our next move is equally vital.
What shall I do?
What would you have me do? As you requested.
I'll not fail you.
Okay. Just gonna hold there. Hold in there. We're gonna open up this space here in a second.
Our next move is equally vital.
What is happening up there? Let's go!
Ah, how I've missed the splendor of battle. A delicate dance between life and death, where only one shall see the final applause.
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
Don't bow out too early,
Pretty
I'd
dead.
like to savor this as long as I can.
Oh, Theodora.
Forward!
I don't think you're gonna get to do...
Shall we?
Oh, well, she's doing her thing.
My magic is yours.
And... Goodbye! Done better than I expected, yet my strength is nothing compared to that of our Emperor. How shall you fare against him, I wonder? Well, you know, if he's got a bunch of ballistas pointed at him, I kind of feel like I'll do okay. Likely deprived of its sorcery once the Noira's general met their end. Whatever the reason that rids us of one, only 3 remain. Indeed. Oh! Oh! Herman! My liege, your loyal servant Herman has arrived in your defense. Reinforcements from Drakenhold? They certainly know how to make an appearance. Hear me, brave soldiers of the Dragonlands. The time has come to settle our debt to Elaine and the Liberation. Now commence your march. Demonstrate your pride as a warrior of Drakenhold. And they turn on us. And Gilbert knifes me in the back. Oh, that would be a fucking moment.
What would you have me do? How might I aid you? An astute strategy.
It's far enough. You're coming with us now.
Let devotion shine through. I understand.
Anyone else?
Fuck, we're gonna lose her, aren't we? Oh, we got her. That's the last of them. Any bestial who's still got half a mind is working for us. Nice. We did it.
How might I aid you?
They're all gonna die, throwing themselves against the enemy. The enemy? But, I mean, I'll take it.
As swift as possible.
I don't particularly care.
Merely say the word.
But it should be noted, they're all gonna die. Okay, let's go ahead and move down towards here. We will also go ahead and pray here. Clear up this.
Awaiting your command.
I'm ever in your service. It shall be. What shall I do? I depart.
Your will shall be done. I depart anon.
2, 3.
At your service.
Send you up here.
Sir.
I'll not fail you.
Allow me.
I'm prepared for anything. Consider it done.
I rise to any challenge. Your orders?
Put the city out?
Allow me. It shall be done.
I wield this lance for the people of Cornea.
judgment shall strike them.
Decades of diligence.
Joseph hits 40, gets 2 HP, physical attack, physical defense, magic defense, accuracy, evasion, and guard rate. That might be the best level Joseph has ever got. Amalia gets 41, gets HP, physical attack. Grim gets 40, gets HP, accuracy, evasion, and initiative. Selby gets 40, gets HP, magic attack, magic defense. Nice.
I shall see it done. Your decree made
Witness
manifest.
the might of it. Your will shall be done.
We march. Onward. Your orders, sir.
Just hang out for a sec.
As you requested.
Awesome. Also hang out for a sec.
Whatever I can.
An astute strategy.
Oh, Monica!
Do you realize who you defy?
Finds a guy in the woods. Finds a guy in the woods, kills the guy in the woods. Bryce gets 39, gets HP, physical attack, accuracy, and crit rate.
I can't wait.
Berenice gets 41, gets HP, physical attack, magic defense, evasion, and initiative.
Vanquished.
Not even worth bragging over.
Polonius, you who come before the blazing blade of Zenoira, I seek naught but the strongest warriors in all the land, and any who dare bar my path shall meet the same fate, friend or foe alike. What? Now prove how fiercely your flames burn within. He just kill his own allies? I mean,
to me.
Okay,
You'll not
here's
be
some
disappointed.
fierce flames.
Until my dying breath. By your
Absolutely insane person.
Your command. As you wish.
Done.
You face me.
Well, they suck. Absolutely. Alright, well, at least you have your answer now. Go on the Activision forums and tell them how... join the many thousands who endeavor to tell them how absolute garbage they are. And how they are a trash company that produces a trash product that services their clientele with trash. Any gaming company whose response to detecting hacking is to immediately permaban that account, regardless of whether or not there is obvious suspicious activity linked with that account, i.e. a password breach, a sudden linking to a different software, a friend request that goes with that linking to the software, and then a play location that doesn't match the original location, is stupid as fuck. And their security measures and endeavoring to make sure that their community stays safe when the community is already rife with cheating and hacking is a piss poor company, and they can fuck right the fuck off. Alright, love you. Can come hold you for a little bit? Don't do that. Yep. Companies have zero respect for the money that you have paid and the property that you own. They do not give a shit about you as a customer. They do not give a shit about you, period. They don't care. And it's absolute garbage. Sorry, look. Let's fight this man. We will use a liquid fortune, because we might as well. What's he got going on?
Stand before the warrior Halonius, a man who has long since transcended the art of war, and now shall set ablaze this tortured world till only cinders remain. But first, to see if you can defy my blade, a height none of my time could reach.
We'll not fail!
Go on, then.
He's gonna wreck them. Pretty wrecked.
You won't hurt my friends.
I'm coming for you!
My magic is yours.
It's mine, you
Yeah.
That's your shield!
Easy now.
No, poor Jeremy's not doing anything in this fight. Bye, Halonius. You big old bitch.
I'm here to help.
There we go. Just needed to hit once. All good.
Another step.
Elaine gets 41, gets HP, physical attack, physical defense, magic attack, magic defense, evasion. Jeremy hits 41, gets HP, physical attack, and magic defense. Yana gets 41, gets HP, physical defense, magic attack, evasion.
Keep getting sharper.
Rolf gets 41, gets physical attack, accuracy, and crit rate. And Scarlet hits 41, gets physical attack, magic defense, and evasion. Sweet. That's 2 down. Such tremendous strength. Yet I leave this world with not a single lament. My flame has burned bright indeed.
Well fought.
Don't say well fought to him. Can I help you? Why are you underneath me? I'm not beating you. I'm not beating you. I'm not doing it. Indeed, it appears their ranks are beginning to tire, but we mustn't stop our guard for even a moment.
We march. Onward.
How shall I
Our
proceed?
next move is equally vital.
We have conversations we can do.
Whatever you
How's
require.
Herman built? It doesn't seem bad, actually. He's not very good.
I shall be your shield.
Go to the watchtower. Just hang
I've
out.
done as you bade me.
Jesus.
Now I am yours to command, Your Highness.
Weak are these people? Just getting destroyed over there. See if we can empower and overwhelm them. No, that makes things worse. Somehow doing more damage makes things worse. Thanks, I hate it. Oh, whatever. So wild to me.
For you.
We can do this!
Watch and learn. I shall protect you. I'll do it.
A temporary fix.
Killed Brez in a single hit. Oh no, that wasn't Brez. That's Hodrick? Killed Hodrick in a single hit? Wow. Wild to me.
I'm here to help.
Return to us.
Never in doubt.
Hodrick doesn't die? What are you talking about?
How can I assist? I ride at
Hodrick
once.
never dies.
A simple matter.
I rise to any challenge. Very well.
I stand ready. Understood. I'm here. At your service. At once.
I'm ever in your service. I'll prove my worth.
I'll not let Clive outdo me, as decreed.
Oh, someone hanging out somewhere. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So 7. Okay, yeah, we just got. Okay.
Foolishness.
Dare challenge me amidst a swirling torrent of dark energy? What utter fools you are. My servants shall crush you where you stand. All right, let's see it. Ooh, that's a fair amount of servants. I won't lie, that is a fair amount of servants.
What are your orders, my prince?
Victory awaits.
Okay, make sure that happens. I'm gonna blade wave them. And then
I'm ever in your service.
You see that, Magellan?
Liza hits 40, gets 2 HP, magic attack, accuracy, evasion.
Prepare yourselves.
Okay. We're good.
'Twas fate which brought us here. Stand before me.
Nice try.
Okay, couple hits. Oh no, they removed all their debuffs.
Nope.
Gotta do it. You shall pay. You're okay.
He did such a good job protecting him there.
Together now. We ride. I can help.
Can you?
Oh, Faye, lend me your strength. I grow stronger.
Got no more dodges, buddy.
Victory is assured.
Just gotta get hit once.
Victory. I'll prove my worth. I depart.
At your service. Understood.
Your will shall be done.
A fruitful venture, I hope.
Seems somebody wants my spear in their gut. Okay, well, we got... Ooh, I don't like that.
Whatever you require.
Okay, he's safe. We are working on a heal there.
I'm prepared.
I don't really want to wait, though. I guess we technically don't need to wait. Are y'all fighting one another?
I shall persevere. How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the wind.
How might I aid you? As swift as possible.
I shall never fail.
Easy peasy.
Got more where that came from.
Liza hits 41. Travis hits 41. I did not mean to press the button again. Physical attack, magic defense, and evasion. Nina hits 41, gets HP, physical attack, physical defense, magic defense. 5 hits 41, gets HP, physical attack, physical defense, magic attack, magic defense, and initiative. Fucking machine. El Talinde hits 41, gets HP, magic attack, magic defense, crit rate.
'Twas fate which brought us here.
Nowhere is too far.
Hey, y'all quit fighting. Hey! Y'all ain't playing nice. I see y'all swinging at one another.
I await your next
What
command.
would you have me do?
Stand before me. A worthy foe.
Weather in the storm over there anyway.
I'm prepared for anything.
Heavy swing. Easy enough to hit those.
Merely say the word. I ride at once.
I believe I've
I'm
arrived.
prepared for anything.
Heavy swing.
Let devotion shine through. I understand.
Your orders? It shall be done.
Merely say the word. My steed is swifter than the wind.
A vital position.
How can I assist?
Gonna keep hitting them, blowing up all the rocks.
War is a brutal mistress.
Works for me.
None will
Bertrand
suffer my
gets 42,
pain
gets
again.
HP physical attack.
My strength
Morard
knows
gets
no
42,
bounds.
gets HP physical attack, evasion, guard rate, and initiative.
Things
Govel
coming.
gets 42, gets physical attack, magic defense.
Not bad at all.
Dinah gets 42, gets physical attack and evasion.
I expect you knew this would happen.
Prepare to be run through.
Words will do us little good.
Fuck yeah, do it up.
Foolishness. How might I aid you? As swift as
Actually,
possible.
I
pretty
rise
solid.
to any a brisk flight.
Merely say the word. Consider it done.
War is a brutal mistress.
Didn't mean to actually kill him before he got a chance to speak. My bad.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
Whoops!
Be safe.
I missed out on his dialogue.
Well then.
All my ad. How could this happen to me? Not that it matters. I'll return to these lands once the rite is complete.
Was never in doubt.
Will you? Will you? Third general defeated, meaning there's the last one. Momentum is ours, yes. Yet we must be careful not to lose it. Advance with all haste.
How can I assist? Merely say the word.
Whatever I can. I understand.
I stand ready.
What are your orders, at once? I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways. A lacking bout,
Australians on
frankly.
that.
At your service. Understood.
Alright, this is probably where we're gonna end tonight,
You're
is clearing out the last one of these, because I assume when that mist opens, the city is gonna be filled with bad guys. And potentially other shit happening elsewhere.
The sorcery in my command can be stayed no more than the grandest of rivers. Now, drown amidst its swirling current.
Don't show
Whatever,
any
fam.
weakness.
I ain't
None of
scared.
you will die here.
Grovel.
Ooh. That really reduced our attack, damn.
Done. Be shielded. Come over here. Ay! Damn it!
Darkness.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're really pissing off Kitra.
How embarrassing!
Sniveling rats.
Did get one shot. How embarrassing indeed. That's cool.
This will be easy. We'll pay with their lives.
Oh no! That's okay. Kitra here to save everything. Oh, that class is so good. Oh, that's bad. That hurt. Aerial smite? He blinded. Unfortunate. Why are you not healing? There we go. And Kitra in for the kill. Hell yes. Big swing energy.
Higher still.
Bran hits 39, gets HP, physical attack, magic defense, and guard rate. Fuck yeah. It would seem I am fated to disappear once more. All of my strength, all of my knowledge, flowing forth into the sea of endless stars.
Dead and buried.
Fucking hammer time indeed. He's so good. The mist reveals, and yep, we got an entire city full of shit. Hi up. Hi up. Oh shit. That is the biggest king horse.
Of our once fallen empire. By the thrust of your blades, our ancient Zenoira shall be birthed anew upon Fevrith soil. Today, we restore this land to its rightful ruler.
Where's Baltro? Where the fuck is Baltro in all this? Oh, I don't like that horse's teeth. I don't like that horse's teeth at all.
And so
much like almost any horse.
Once the sigil is complete and this realm merged with the beyond. Defend the castle at any cost and deliver salvation unto the people of Zenoira.
Well, I don't like that. Last you arrived before me, rebel worms, but I fear you're too late. Zenoira's resurrection has entered its final verse, and there's little now you can do to halt it. Enough of your empty boasts, Galerius. This day you shall answer for my mother's murder. I scarcely recognized you, Elenia's whelp. No matter, you shall fall like all the rest before the infinite might of the beyond. Careful, everyone. He's drawing upon the miasma's power. He intends to cast his cruel magic of control. How? From a distance this great? That's such a classic bad guy line. Despair before me. Oh, that's not good. While they're above, he's claimed their minds. I beseech you, Ring of the Unicorn, lend me... I did that whole thing! Lend me your strength in cleansing this evil. Valor Skill Cleansing. Elaine can now use his Valor Skill Cleansing, which lets him free allies from Zenoira's magic control. Oh, shit! Yo! Home Dude's here! Nigel. Forgive the delay, Elaine. The Reverend Knight Nigel has arrived in your service. Came all this way just to aid in our battle. But of course, I could never forgive myself if I merely stood and watched during this most pivotal moment in Fevrith's history. Now then, our hearts beat in unison, Elaine, and together we shall lay waste to Galerius once and for all. Nice. Well, that's good. Got a conversation with Sonatio, who's not in a thing. Well, that complicates matters. Everything complicates matter. How far away can I cast this fucking skill from? Cleansing? Oh, it's the whole fucking map. Oh, that's cool. Well, we will save that. We will save that for the next fucking spring. So, that is going to be the end of this session of Unicorn Overlord. We are, we've got a lot of people to fight now. We've got to cleanse our allies. We might have to finagle a stage conversation, because I'm not sure. Ooh, that's an awkward one. We might have to, like, toss someone back, like, maybe send Ramona back, and, like, pop out a unit with Sonatio in it, just to talk to Nigel. That might be what we do, just to see that conversation, see how it goes. There's actually some stuff to pick up in here. There's a little thing in there. There's a little thing right there. Interesting. But lots of bad guys. And then, of course, Galerius himself. Singular unit, 760 HP. Recover HP after every battle. Cannot be defeated by stage damage. Ooh. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He is a thick, scary boy. But I have every confidence that we are going to be able to do this. So, that is going to be the end of this. Next time we stream should be Sunday. I say that, but I'm super eager. I might... Oh, no, I think I'm busy with family on Saturday. It depends. I might try to play this on Saturday and finish this up. In which case it would be an early stream. If I can't do that, then I will probably start early on Sunday with the hopes of finishing this game up, and depending on when, because this might not be the final battle. I don't see Baltro, right? This feels like it's the final fight, then maybe it's a Baltro gets away, and that's the setup for Unicorn Overlord 2. We'll see, right? But that'll probably be the plan. Either try to do this Saturday afternoon, or start early on Sunday and pile through and see how we go. Anyways, that is going to be the end of this video. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you next time for more Unicorn Overlord. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.